Hello friends, welcome to Studyset, and here we will discuss a specific kind of puzzle, that is pentagonal arrangement. Right? 5 sides, which is so called pentagon, and there are several kind of arrangement in respect of the number of sides are given there. That is hexagonal, heptagonal, octagonal. Right? Several kinds of arrangement would be there, but if there is something mentioned that's pentagonal arrangement, that means the shape should be like this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Right. So if this kind of different dimensions is given in any particular question, first and foremost thing we will follow just by draw a circle. Only circle. Right. Whatever the arrangement is given in the particular question I am talking about, only by making a circular arrangement, and then if there is anything mentioned that the sidewise arrangement at the corner and someone is sitting at the edge of this particular, only we can mention all these stuff after solving the whole puzzle. It would be easier to understand, it would be easier to visualize the question in a much faster manner, much simpler way as well, right? So that is it. And one important thing, if there is something says like that, A is sitting third to right of B. That means in between two persons would be there. Suppose, or in either way it can say that B sits third left of A. So suppose first one, A is sitting third to right of R. That means if all are facing towards the north direction, B is here, 1, 2, A is here, right? And in the second case, again, all are sitting towards the north, facing north direction. In a straight line arrangement I am talking about, B sits third to left of A. That means, again, if we take A here, all are facing towards the north direction. That means A, 1, 2, B is here. In both the cases, the arrangement is same, but it can be given in multiple languages, so that you have to understand the different kind of tips and tricks in respect of the language given in a particular question, only to make the question tough. Otherwise, it is absolutely fine. You have to understand the different kind of languages while you are practicing the question. Only then you can minimize the time factor, as well as it you will get habituated with this particulars. Okay. So moving to the today's puzzle here, and here's the puzzle. 10 guards A to J are standing on 10 gates of a pentagon shaped park. Right? Pentagon shaped park. We will not draw the first pentagon, just understand that there are 10 guards. That means pentagonal, some way there are 10 persons arrangement. So we will follow up with some circular arrangement. Let's understand more language here. The gates are built such that the gates at the corners of the park are large. The gates at the edge of the park are small. What I am talking about, that is, if there is a pentagon arrangement like this, someone is sitting at the corner, right? These are the corners, 5 corners in the pentagon, and someone is sitting at the edge, this edge. So we will not follow the pentagon diagram, but to follow the circular arrangement, and then we will shape that particular in such a manner that that should be look like a pentagon one. Okay, that is easier to visualize, that is easier to understand the question, and it will keep you solve the particular question in minimal time. Okay, it should be. So first of all, here it is a circular based arrangement. This is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 persons arrangement would be there. The guards at the large gates are facing towards the center, and while small gates are facing outside the center. So supposedly there are alternate way it can be. This is the large gates, like this is large, at the corners it's talking about, this is large and this is also large. So we will do here, that is this cutting position, that is large. Just understand it, I am not writing anything, but these are the cutting lines that are large gates, and the rest of the ones are small gates. Large gates are facing towards the center, so they are facing towards the center, just mark it. These are facing the centers, and while the guards are at the small gates facing outside the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Right? Okay. B is standing third to right of E, who is standing at one of the large gates. So one of the large gates, this is supposedly the large gates for E. So B is standing third to right of E, 1, 2, 2 gap would be there. So B can be here. C is on the immediate left of D, leave it. I is an immediate neighbor of B and stands to the right of F, third to right of F. So I can come in either of the two positions, that is I can come here and here as well. So immediately we will follow the second case as well. So here's the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so these are the large gates. Again, follow the same procedure here. Okay, and these are facing towards the center. And whoever sitting at the small gates are facing towards outside the center. Okay, so E is here, B can be here. So I at one point it's here and it's here. So this is case 2 we can mention, and this is case 1 we can denote it. So okay, and sits third to right of F. Now in individual case we can put the F as well, that is I sits immediate neighbor of B, that is okay, and third to right of F. Third to right of F in between two persons. So see at either end, either direction, that is two persons here, F can be here, right, and two persons F can be here, but this is third to left of F it comes, but what it's saying that the third to right of F, so F can come here only, right, 1, 2 right position. Now here 1, 2, this is left position again, so this is not the desired condition here for F, that is F here. Okay, so this is done with. Now C is not adjacent to F and B, so in the second case C cannot come here, and okay, C can come here, but again this condition, now collect this statement, that is C is not adjacent to F and B, and C and D are immediate neighbors. Okay, in either way it can be immediate neighbors, right? So these two conditions we have to collect here. Now if we can minimize the possibility here, that is, and one more case here, that is A is facing towards the center. Okay, just complete the statements here. G is facing outside and is not immediate neighbor of I and C. Only 4 gaps between A and H. One important note here, the very last statement here. Only 4 gaps stand between A and H. That means what? A 4 H or H 4 A. Either way it can be possible, because it's just mentioned that between A and H only 4 persons would be. So if we consider for any particular, that is from the left hand side of A only 4 persons up to H, in between A and H, and to the right hand side of A, if we count from the right hand side of A, then also between A and H only 4 persons. That means what? In either way 4, 4. So sum total gives 8, 8 and A and H together, that gives total 10 persons. So arrangement is done with. Now, so in between A and H in either way direction 4 persons would be there. That means what? A and H are seated diagonally opposite to each other, or diagonally opposite, not suitable word here because this is a circular based arrangement. So you can mention, or the pentagon based arrangement, or you can mention one thing, that they are on the same line. Okay, they are on the same line, A and H. Now see, I is already here in the case 1. This is I. Okay, so A can come here, A and H not possible. So A and H here it's possible. So only this place, only this set is possible, only this set, no other set is possible here, you can see. Now A's direction is also given. A is facing towards center, A is facing towards center, so this is quite confirmed, A here, H here, right? This is done with. Now in the second case, coming to the second one, this is one set here, A and H can come, A and H can come here as well, and no other cases would be suitable here. Anyway, so A and H can come any of the two. If A and H can come here in this set, A and H, so A can come here, H can come here, then C and D's position we can fix only in this set, only in this set, right? Okay. C and D's position, C sits immediate left of D, and C is not adjacent to F and B, or this position is also possible one. Now only 4 gaps between A and H. So first try to set up the case 1 here, because there is hardly any possibilities. So C and D's position can come here only. Now it's saying that the C is immediate left of D. Okay, and anything given respect of F and B here. So C is not adjacent to F and B. F here, so C can come here, but D is here. But this is not immediate left of D. The immediate right of D it's coming. So this is clearly eliminated. Right? Moving to case 2 here. So A and H is here. A and H if it's here, and the second possible case is this is for A and H. Anyway, leave it for the time being. Just follow up with the present one. Now C sits immediate left of B. C is not adjacent to F and B. So C can be here. Immediate left of D, yes, it's possible. Now G faces outside. G faces outside, only 1, 2, okay, so only one place left, that is G faces outside and is not immediate neighbor of I and C, right? And just fix the next one. B is standing third to right of E, okay, who is standing at the large gates, yes. C is not C is on the immediate left of D. I is an immediate neighbor of B, okay, stands third to right of F. This is also satisfying. Here it's F. C is not adjacent to F and B. This is also satisfying. F here, B here, and C is here, right? Okay. A is facing towards the center. This is also good. And G face outside and is not immediate neighbor of I and C. Anyway, this is I, this is C. So G is not anywhere neighbor of the two. Only 4 girls between A and H. So this is all satisfying. So this is probably, most probably, the desired solution for our case, right? So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I and J should be here, right? Anyway, we can take A and H here as well, but you have to follow up with the first condition. Maybe in the first note you may take this one, the first one, okay, maybe I can also take the same, but it absolutely depends on which possible cases comes to your mind, which possible case comes first, strike your mind. Only then you can go with that particular, okay. There is no hard and fast rule. Whatever the possibility comes, whatever the possibility you can think that this is the possible cases, you should go with the particulars, and that's why it should be solved, okay. So moving to the solution part here, and just copy this solution here and moving to the question set, okay. Here it is, okay. I am taking only case 2 here because this is the final solution for our case, and here it is. Right, okay. Just shift it a little bit. Right, fine. Okay. So how many persons sits between J and D if counted left side of D? Left side of D, that is D is facing inside. So from this way we have to count. So C, A and F, right? 3. So 3 persons of option D. Who sits opposite of C? Opposite of C, this is the direction you should follow. That is I it's talking about. Option A. When the following sits at the large gates, okay, large gates, whoever is facing at the large gate, that is A, J, I, E, D, A, J, I, A, D, A, okay, whoever the following sits at the large gates, so A, J, I, D, E. This question should be who among the following sits at the small gates, okay, so only F it should be, yeah, this is not large, small, all the rest of the options given for large gates, so you can understand it. Which of the following is odd from the rest? Which of the following is odd from the rest? That means whatever the relation it follows in all the 5 options, only one option should be there that does not carry the same logic. What's the logic here? That is J, E. Where is J? Here it's J and here it's E. So just opposite, and this is one shift in either way, I think. So I and C, just follow up with the next, we can understand. I and C, this is the directly followed in same line. H and C, H, A and C, one shift here, either direction it may be. So E and A, here it's E, F and this is A. J and E, J, J and this is E. Okay, both the options getting correct. Anyway, getting same. Anyway, this should be something J and D. Yes, J and D. So only this one, option D, that is I and C. In the same line it follows. Who is or are the immediate neighbors of A? That is F and C. F and C would be option B, right? Hope this is understandable. This is a new kind of question, the pentagonal arrangement, but we will not solve it by following a pentagon diagram. Just by solving as similar we can do in the circular based arrangement, and whatever the important stuff, the basic stuff is given, supposedly large gates, small gates, we can just simply note it down and then move forward. This could be an easier to visualize to understand the question as well as solve in minimal time factor. Okay, if you solve it by taking the pentagonal arrangement, that is absolutely no issue, but this is generally follows to minimize the time factor, so that I am telling you, I can just mention one thing, that solve this kind of question by drawing a circular arrangement, whatever the number of persons are given there, and at times it may happen that there is not even number but odd number of persons is given. What would be the situation then? Just this is a very generic term, very generic stuff you may follow, that is the circular arrangement. Whatever the kind of stuff, even if in the straight line based arrangement you may follow the same, but we will discuss that stuff as well in our upcoming sessions. So that is all for now. Solve more number of questions and you will definitely get better at it. Thanks for watching.